What is up, everybody? To Averse TV here today, and we have to talk about the saltiness from the Sony fanboys about this Microsoft Activision Blizzard merger that hasn't even fully happened yet, but it's the most likely going to happen at this point. Like, the writers from are set in stone at this point, but Phil Spencer gave the Xbox community an update about this whole what's going on with this deal. Is it going to be passed or not? So Phil Spencer stated that Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have extended the merger agreement deadline to 10/18. We're optimistic about getting this done and excited about bringing more games to more players everywhere. So Phil's just giving people an update about what's going on with this merger. And then the most butthurt Sony fanboy has chimed in, saying, "We can't wait to see the downfall of Activision Blizzard King." And it's like, really? How much of a Sony fanboy can you be at this point? Like, this literally just doesn't impact them in a negative way at all. Like, they still get to keep Call of Duty on their PlayStation platform. So why are they so butthurt? I don't know. But it gets even weirder because when you look at this dude's profile, he actually has a pretty high position. It seems like business administration management. So he seems like he's been pretty high position in his career. But he makes tweets like a 7 or 8-year-old at this point, having a temper tantrum. Like, what are you talking about? You want to see the downfall of Activision Blizzard King? What, because Microsoft might potentially own the company now? What type of clown nonsense is this? It's like, geez. Even when you see my hat, it's like the picture of the Joker, the villain of Batman. This guy sounds like he's like some type of villain or something. Like, are Sony fanboys okay? Like, why are they sounding like cartoon villains at this point? Comic book villains at this point. Just can't wait to see the downfall of Activision Blizzard King. Damn you Autobots. I don't know. Like, what is going on with these guys? Like, this is just getting so bizarre. It is getting so bizarre. The deal hasn't even gone through yet, and it's already given great benefits to people who are playing on Xbox, because once again, the old Call of Duty games the servers have been fixed, so people have been playing Black Ops 2. All the old Call of Duty games has a major resurgence. I believe Black Ops had like 1 million people playing that game at one point since the servers has been fixed. I'm gonna show you a clip of somebody being excited about this news.
Dude, after seeing what's going on with the fucking Xbox shit, with the fucking old Call of Duty lobbies getting revived and shit, that's what I played. That's what I played. This is on like a level where I'm debating on switching from PlayStation. I don't have a PS5 yet. I was gonna get one until this shit happened. Now, I think I'm gonna get a fucking Xbox. So, what's up, Xbox gang? I'm coming from PlayStation, motherfuckers.
So that's kind of comical. You got this guy at work said he heard the news, and he said he had to make a video saying, "Hey, I don't even got a next gen Xbox or next gen PlayStation, but this Call of Duty deal is making me excited for getting the Xbox. It's making me want to go away from PlayStation to get an Xbox." So it was like, really? But people want to say this is a negative when it's bringing so much excitement and passion to these older classic Call of Duty games. Because let's be real, like, if this deal didn't go through, if it's not getting a chance to go through, I don't think those servers would have been fixed. But because the deal is potentially pretty much going to go through, they have put methods to bring back these Activision Blizzard King games, or especially Call of Duty games, servers online, so people are playing those games again. Because most likely those games are going to be in Game Pass. So how is this a negative? I don't know how it's a negative to these guys. They are just butthurt and salty, once again, for a guy of this guy's position and his career, and he's acting like a 7-year-old about this. Like, really? It's just so shocking and weird at this point. But then again, we did see a nurse or a doctor or whatever do Sony fanboy console war nonsense where he had a patient on the operating room table. So I'm really shocked at this point. It's like, geez, it's just like these Sony fanboys come in all shapes and sizes, all age ranges, all professions. they would say the most embarrassing things to show for Sony, and I was like, really? Once again, this deal is only positive for the game community. I don't see what's so negative about it, but but to these guys, they just want to see the downfall of Activision Blizzard. And it's just funny They didn't share the same sentiment when it was like all that sexual harassment stuff was happening, was being reported on. They didn't say that then, but now they just want the downfall because Microsoft may have an edge up over Sony. It's like, how pathetic can you be at this point? But let's see what people have to say about this ridiculous comment that this guy said right here. You must have no life to want a company to fail who employs people with families to provide for. All for console wars, facepalm. A grown-ass man, your parents must be proud. Oh man, there's no way these Sony fanboys are sharing these comments that they make about Xbox to their family, because the family and friends that these guys have are probably looking at these guys crazy for these ridiculous comments they make about this console war nonsense. So yeah, he literally wants people to lose their jobs because Xbox is getting an advantage over PlayStation. Like, that is the most pathetic thing I've seen. And this guy is definitely, kudos for this guy who pointed it out. Like, but then he responds and says, I can say the same to you for supporting Game Pass and not buying the product these people make to support them financially. What do you think? Microsoft is paying these developers, so what is he talking about? It's like, if you buy Game Pass, you're still supporting these games. Whether you buy it in Game Pass or you buy it individually, and they're still going to support for the game. So this guy's a clown. So this person says, not even I want PlayStation to outright fail. Yeah, even Xbox fans don't want PlayStation to fail because you want competition. Competition is good in the marketplace. It's like, you get, as a consumer, you get the best bang for your bucks when these companies are competing. But these Sony guys just want these companies to fail. They want the rival company to fail for whatever dumb reason, so you get more ripped off. It's like, no, thank you, bro. I feel bad for your parents. Oh man, when you see your son out here saying, "I want these companies to fail," like a comic book villain, it's just like, jeez. Like, where did I go wrong? More time for FTC to stop the evil empire. Yes, Microsoft, Xbox, just the evil empire for buying studios and publishers. That's so evil. And meanwhile, they say nothing about Sony when Sony does the same thing. It was just bad when Xbox does it, apparently. No comment. Cope. Yeah, this dude is definitely coping right now. Why would you want to be impatient for a company to fail just because of a merger? Some gamer you are. Secret on the inside, this dude is crying. That's just hilarious. Hate watching things and people you don't like is the most ridiculous part of the internet, inhibited by these sad, lonely, and lifeless little people. Jeez. Just reeks of desperate insecurity. What are they so insecure about? The momentum might shift from PlayStation being the market leader, and more people might be jumping ship to Xbox, as we've seen in that clip from the one guy who was so excited about Call of Duty games being brought back, those classic games being brought back. Maybe that's what they're afraid of. The Xbox has no game there that was gonna die, and people are gonna start shifting over back to Xbox. Man, they was gonna walk away from the deal. Now it's the downfall of Activision Blizzard. Yeah. Do you work hard at these bad takes, or do they just come naturally? You're just a pitiful person. I can't wait to see the day you're not on Twitter. Oh man. Whoa, that's when the picture's getting weird at that point. Funny thing to feel delighted about it, but a hypothetical failure of game devs. Yes, but these guys want to support the devs, they say. It was like, they want to support the devs that's just not on Xbox, apparently. That's what they really mean by that statement. Says something about your personality, I guess, yes. It's just like, who really just wants people to lose their jobs like that? Like, just over some console war nonsense. He is A-okay with people losing their jobs, if that makes Microsoft not get this momentum they're this good momentum there right now. It's just crazy. Yep, it's always nice to see people's lives affected when a company goes bankrupt or has layoffs. This is a class of fanboys I keep seeing along with the toxicity. So the business that you do is tweeting about Xbox and hate? That's how you make money? Yeah. when you want to play Starfield, but you bought the wrong console. Still no games or remake station. Stop crying, kiddo. Pegasus Pain Prevention Hotline. You are in acceptance mode. Oh man, they're just roasting this guy. Like, why do they keep going? Like, they make these ridiculous tweets, then the whole comment section just roasting these guys repeatedly. It's just like, jeez. Handle yourself like a grown man sometimes. You can bash us all day, but leave the executives alone with the fanboy stuff. A typical PlayStation fanboy. If it's not on my favorite plastic box, it must suffer. It must stop existing, or else I will rage, seethe, and cope on Twitter. I will send deep pics to developers. That actually legit happened. People sending deep pics to developers for God of War Ragnarok announcement dates. So you just see some crazy, crazy stuff with these fanboys at this point. Oh man, this just needs to end already. Is he really saying this account is saying boycott Activision Blizzard games? So this guy is just as ridiculous as those other guys. Wait, there's no way Sony simps still think their little fragile opinions matter, do they? Why in the nine hills would you wish for the downfall of hundreds of people's jobs? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, and this guy's an adult. Like, once again, you would think you would see a comment like this from somebody who's like a kid or something like that, like a small child. But this is a grown man who has a pretty big position in his job field, and he's saying some nonsense like this. Like, it's just wild. Yeah, it's just craziness, pure craziness at this point. Oh man. These new ponies are a gift. We can't wait to see the downfall of Activision Blizzard King. Smiling on the outside but crying on the inside as he makes that statement. I can't wait to see Xbox referring in your head. Oh wait, that's already the case. Maybe this guy should direct this negative energy he has for Xbox towards PlayStation, because I don't know, it just seems like Xbox is getting a whole bunch of W's lately, and Sony has been getting a lot of L's lately. It's like, maybe he should direct that frustration to the company it needs to be directed at, which is Sony. Like, maybe ask Sony to give you some good news. I don't know. These guys are just wild. They literally want companies to fail because I just really want to see companies fail. People lose their jobs and everything. Just wild. Can't wait to see you cope with a merger that won't hurt Sony at all. That's the thing. They still get to keep Call of Duty, and they're still butthurt about it. Like, that's the biggest game out of this whole situation. That got the main concern is Call of Duty, but they're still butthurt about it. Get a life, loser. That was a good point to wrap it up. That was a good conclusion right there. But yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. This whole deal has got these people going crazy. They literally want companies to fail now. It's like, what is going on? They want people to lose their jobs. They want companies to fail. Just wild. Just wild. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.